That was a good segue, bro, because I was also going to talk about how I was at the Star. I don't got all 22, but I actually be at the practice. And so sometimes I'm able to get like a different angle of the that all 22 can't get. You feel me? So they might have to get the bigger package. You feel me, or something? The next package up. You feel me? Because BBX did do things different, bro. Oh, this show also sponsored by BBX. If y'all didn't know, man, tap in. You feel me?
If you didn't, If you didn't. I don't know why I'm all so confused.
Y'all trying to end the show early or something? That what y'all trying to do?
Oh man,
it's crazy, bro. But nah, man. Outside of that, bro, and a little bit of work drama, everything Gucci, bro. I'm saying
work drama. Who getting on your nerves, bro?
Somebody always gonna make nerves, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Bro, it's this one John at my job, bro. She complained about everybody else. Bro, we had a meeting on Friday that went for 2 hours.
About what, though?
Complaining, bro. I said, we supposed to be on that job 15 minutes.
Nick, you HR, bro. You got to hear all the complaints, bro.
We all HR. But I'm saying, though, like...
we all HR.
I'm like, look, bro. Let's put a pin in it to next week. And, you know what I'm saying? We'll get back to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's get all the details.
How many issues in the tables, Nick? I know we didn't say something about the last one, but we're going to put this one on the next one, too.
Bro, we got to put a pin in this one, bro. We can talk about this any day but Friday, bro.
It's Thursday, bro.
There's definitely certain conversations that need to happen not on Friday. So Friday is for like the Friday we shouldn't even be talking for. I shouldn't even know you if you came to work. I shouldn't even know if you came to work. I shouldn't even know if you came to work for real, bro. Because if I'm talking to you too much, bro, it's giving Wednesday, bro. It's giving Wednesday. It ain't that. It ain't that, bro. You know what I'm saying? This ain't Friday energy.
Yeah, shorty be complaining and it's starting to ruin the culture of the team.
The culture.
And with me being HR, bro, I'm a part of that culture, bro. So I gotta make sure we gotta handle that.
Gotcha.
I just posted Rick on my story too, man. Y'all go ahead.
That's tough.
Yeah. But listen, let's go ahead and get into the show. We got quite a few things to talk about. But look, I want to kick it off with matter of fact, what do I want to kick it off with? We're gonna introduce this versus game that I think is gonna be pretty fun for everybody that's tapped into the chat, and all of us on the show. So if you in the stream, you want to be a part of it, let's go ahead and do that. Let's start off with the versus game. Okay, that's gonna be our warm up, our little icebreaker. So the versus is essentially a random sequence or random two individuals across the NFL, right? It's positionless, it's coachless, right? And I'll give you an example. I can give you a running back against a defender, and the idea of this is to pick who you think is going to be more valuable to your team. Plain and simple. All right. Okay. So the first one I'm gonna kick off with Saquon Barkley versus Jalen Hurts. Who you taking?
Wow. It's anybody, right? We can answer this.
Oh yeah, anybody. It's no order.
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon.
Wow, that's pretty.
Hold on, Mark. Can I ask a question? I don't even know if let me just ask it.
He said our actual team or just like my
I'm assuming, right?
No, it's not. It's not for your team. It's not for the Cowboys. It's not for the Titans. I'm saying, it's like no. Who do you think is more valuable to? Like if you were starting a team, who do you think is more valuable to that team? Which player?
What I was gonna ask is like, are we counting in like their career and like how it's gone, like them being injured and stuff like that, or are we disregarding that? I was just curious. Okay, all right. I just wanted to know. Okay. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna stay the same.
Okay, Saquon for Nick.
It's pretty tough after y'all sent that stat to the chat about how Jalen Hurts play against the blitz, but I'm still gonna take Jalen Hurts. I feel like he's more of a consistent player.
I'm gonna pull back to that what you just said later on. We'll talk about the boys, but go ahead. Next person. Where gotta go?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I really don't want to go with Jalen, bro. But Saquon, he just ain't been healthy, bro. And so yeah, I'm going with Jalen. He at least gave me that with the skill. You feel me? I'm rocking with Jalen off the strength of just that for real.
I think I'm gonna rock out with Saquon, bro. I might rock out with Saquon. I mess with Jalen. Ain't nothing against Jalen, but elite running backs are a dime a dozen nowadays. And injury bug is a problem for Saquon, but at the same time, if you get 16, 17 games out of Saquon, I would much rather enjoy that and think that he's more valuable to your team than Jalen, who's a top tier quarterback, but you got to help him out schematically sometimes.
So what do you think? Would you say Jalen is elite?
Yeah, I mean you can be an elite quarterback getting helped out, but
no, I'm just asking,
I don't think when I think of elite, I think of like your top 4, top 5 quarterbacks.
You think Saquon's a top 5 running back?
I would lean that Saquon's a top 5 running back. Off the top of my head, I would have to like go through the list of backs because like there's so many different styles of running backs out there. But I do think like pound for pound, I do think that he's probably like I think he's in the top 5.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Up next, who we got? Let me go back to my notes. Okay. Mike Tomlin versus Ben Johnson. And I thought about this because I'm like, I don't even know if y'all even know who Ben Johnson is.
Offensive coordinator for the Lions.
Okay, you know him. Nick, did y'all know
I don't know. Nah.
Then he turned down a job, didn't he?
He turned down.
Yeah,
he went back. Yeah.
He was a OC. I mean, he was a head coach candidate the last 2 years.
I thought he was going to sign
and Washington was interested in him this year. And he declined the job. Houston was up there at one point. Carolina was up there at one point. A couple other teams too. But Ben Johnson, OC for the Lions, versus Mike Tomlin. What you got?
It's tough for me,
Mike T, baby.
I've been talking about Mike T the past couple of weeks, past couple of shows.
Yeah, I was thinking about you when I wrote this.
That's tough. I'm not gonna say it straight flat like that, like Mike T off the break, but I feel like if we talk about coaches, I mean, all I've seen Ben Johnson do is be offensive coordinator. That don't mean you could be a head coach. I mean, it's. I guess
no. Keep in mind, I don't want you. I don't
good in his respective position. Like
that's what I'm about to say. I don't want you projecting him to be a head coach.
So like,
that's not the
team. Is that what we're doing? Like right
who
now?
is more valuable? He's an offensive coordinator who the last 2 years has led who has led the Detroit Lions to a top 5 offense in both seasons.
I'm changing it from that explanation.
So we're not projecting him to be a head coach. Like Mike Tomlin is the head coach. Ben Johnson is the OC. Who do you value more?
Ben Johnson.
Okay, you want Ben. Nick, where you at? Did you answer already, Nick?
No, I'm trying to.
That's still tough though, but Ben Johnson.
I'm gonna go with Ben to offer recency bias.
Okay.
Has Ben Johnson schematically got his team that he was with to a playoffs or a Super Bowl by any chance? Let's say he was an offensive coordinator, right? You said close.
I
say I don't. Okay, I'm about to say no. I don't know too much. I don't know too much about him. But I'm gonna take Mike T just off the strength. You know what I'm saying? Just off the strength. He did. Yeah, he got experience in that big game.
All right. I think I'm gonna roll with Mike Tomlin too. I like Ben, but yeah, I don't know if he really ready for like those bigger moments. And it's crazy though, because like he actually did a solid job even against the Niners.
Game.
Yeah, in the Niners, he did a solid job. And like you got a couple drops, you got a fumble in the backfield by your running back or a bad handoff, whatever it was. And that was a good moment for Ben. I gotta give him his credit, but I trust the person who has led his team to at least 500 with third string and fourth string backup quarterbacks and mediocre defenses over the past few years. I'm gonna rock out with Mike Tomlin, excuse me. All right, who we got next? Andy Reid versus Pat Mahomes. You muted, Nick.
gonna say Pat Mahomes.
I'm gonna go Pat Mahomes too.
Should I explain or no? I'm gonna just say Pat Mahomes.
I don't want to explain because I feel like I may say some dumb shit, so I'm gonna just say Pat Mahomes.
I'm going Big Red, bro.
Alone, bro.
Okay, you going Andy Reid?
Yeah, going Big Red because he's done it.
Hold on.
He's had great success with 2 teams.
Yeah, but he ain't win no Super Bowl until you got Mahomes.
My man went to 4 straight NFC Championship games.
But he ain't win no Super Bowls until you got Mahomes.
With Donovan McNabb at that.
Mr.
Campbell's soup.
Yeah, that is a little wild.
Stop.
Say it like that.
What you mean with Donovan McNabb at that? Like McNabb wasn't like that.
McNabb a hater, bro. I can't respect him.
Nigga,
Nick, Rick, who you got?
I'm going Andy, man.
About to make Rod lose control, bro.
Coaches are too valuable, bro. And I feel like I see it day in and day out with my moms, with other teams. I'm not this right in no way, shape, or form. I'm not.
Bro, just because we disagree with you,
in a snap of a finger, I wouldn't take Pat Mahomes. But I'm saying the reason why I'm choosing Andy Reid is for my team that I feel like coaches is that important. Like I don't have to have a Pat Mahomes, and it's you know what I'm saying. I can get to the Super Bowl with my coach. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna get a Pat Mahomes. You feel me?
Hey, Rock,
I might get better at another position.
Do you think Pat Mahomes has the career he had somewhere else?
It's crazy. Niggas reading my mind, bro. I'm telling you the last 2 things he said, bro.
You can say that about a lot of people, but I'm saying it specifically about Mahomes.
First of all, let me tell you something right now. Has Andy Reid helped with the maturation of Patrick Mahomes? For sure. Definitely. Play calling has definitely helped him build into the player that he is now. But the player that he is right now, bro, don't matter what the coach is, Patrick Mahomes is the best player on the field every game.
So he on the Patriots right now? He was on the Patriots last year?
He'll take him to the playoffs.
I don't know about that Patriots team.
So, Rick, you went head coach?
I went
Andy Reid? Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Next up, Myles Garrett versus Tyreek Hill.
That's tough.
Give me Myles, bro.
You got the best pass, one of the top 3 pass rushers against one of the top 3 wide receivers in the NFL, bro.
Give me
more valuable to your team.
I'm biased, but give me Myles, bro. I only like fast receivers on video games, bro. I don't really like them in the game. Give me that boy Myles, bro. That boy about to be a staple in that D line. You hear me? He gonna be playing offense on defense. I'm playing, offense on defense. Yeah, my man will be getting it.
I'm gonna say Myles Garrett only because he can play when it's cold, bro. Tyreek getting that cold, bro. Boy got brick hands, bro.
I don't like that.
Hey, Rod, that's why I said I'm gonna just say Pat Mahomes and not say anything else because I'm gonna sound not to say Nick sounded dumb, but it's like when you start.
Bro, how is that dumb, bro?
Sound dumb, bro. So Tyreek Hill don't play good in the cold.
He don't. They are.
So that's Tyreek Hill fault why they lost to the Chiefs in Kansas City.
I didn't say that, but he did get jammed to Cancun in the cold.
Yeah, he also scored that game too.
He did get jammed. He said on the field, I'm in Cancun, bro. Like he did not have a good game.
No matter what he said, you're trying to say he can't produce on cold games. That's what you're trying to say.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro. That is what you tried to say.
Okay, bro.
Are you standing on it? Okay.
Yeah, that's dumb. But
all right. Right. Oh, so Nick picked Myles. Who you got?
I feel like the reason why I'm gonna take
pick Reek
is the fact that
pick Reek.
Nigga, Brad Maul, can you please mute his mic, bro? He making me upset. Bro. Like I can't.
Reek.
Please mute him, son, because he throwing me off, bro. I'm picking Myles Garrett because it's hard to really duplicate the type of pressure that Tyreek Hill also pushes a whole lot of pressure on the defense too. But I just feel like on that side of the ball, like you need somebody like that. And granted, there's other ways in the passing that you could actually have some production offensively, but like it ain't too many people that's gonna be able to duplicate this. Myles Garrett just causing havoc every play. You know what I'm saying? Even if he don't get a sack, he's still doing stuff. So it's tough, but Myles, these are some good.
Because I'm a defensive guy, I love defense. I'm gonna go with Myles Garrett too. I think if you can have a person who is commanding double and triple teams up front, and he still finds a way to win them doubles at the very least. I'll take my chances with a Myles Garrett and build around him. I think he's more valuable to my team. Rick, did you go?
Yeah, I went first. I chose Myles.
Myles? Okay. All right. Yeah. Micah Parsons versus Fred Warner.
Micah.
Yeah, give me Micah.
Micah.
MP.
Nick. Okay. I thought about this when I was making it, bro. Fred hasn't had moments where he just didn't show up. I can't recall the
wasn't
time
his last game? Wasn't the last game? Wasn't the last game of the season? He had wasn't the last couple plays on him? Yeah. Didn't he miss a couple tackles at the end of that game, if I'm not mistaken? I feel like I remember him having a tough game. I think it was
Chris Jones that showed up.
No, I'm saying he didn't. I'm saying Fred got.
Rick saying he missed a couple.
I know what you're asking. I'm saying I think it was more so the inverse. Like the bigger storyline defensively was what the Chiefs did in bigger moments. Like I'm not saying that you're wrong. But I also know that it would be the case that Fred was like still like present in the middle of the field and like still doing his thing. Like I don't know, because it's 6 months ago. So if you know more than me, I leave it there. But I was saying I don't remember a time where it's he just didn't show up in the big game. I didn't show up.
I think just me pointing out that one incident alone just shows, like, I mean, because at the same time, Fred Warner's a dog. Like, I mean, to be able to just pinpoint just one moment, you know, like he plays great ball every time he steps on the field. Period. I mean, there's been games, and it's crazy. I choose Micah Parsons, but I mean, I feel like I can be very versatile when it comes to playing him on the field. And you know, not saying that. Well, yeah, I mean, in more ways than I can be with Fred Warner, but Fred Warner, he's been consistently great every time he steps on the field, bro. So Warner, I mean, I'm going with Michael Parsons, but yeah, Fred show up every time. Micah be quiet sometimes.
Fred Warner also doesn't get double teamed and chipped by a linebacker. I mean, by running back every play.
I mean, but hold on, wait. First off, can we not do that, because like we understand the different positions that we're discussing here. That's why we're talking about versus, right?
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if you like, are we kind of discrediting Fred because like he's playing off ball?
Well, technically, Michael playing off ball too this year, so it's a little mixture. So pay attention. What was he doing? He was doing a lot on the line though. In 2023, he definitely was,
and he was standing up and rushing.
And then on top of that, you saying he getting doubled and tripped, and what'd you say, doubled and chipped? Like that's an indication of an individual that you're describing that played on the line.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to say,
I don't know why you mentioned I need to pay attention. We on the same.
Fred Warner need to. Fred Warner drop back and he cover people.
You know, Fred, his Fred stuff is more visible on the field than Micah, is what I'm saying.
Okay. I think they both have their obstacles, but
there's a lot of things Micah doesn't get credit for.
Go ahead, Mo. I don't want to hear Nick.
Is what I'm saying.
Okay, so can you say the same thing about Fred? A lot of things he don't get credit for. Because I mean, I don't understand why
he nitpicking because he's Michael, bro.
No. I just want to ask him. I just wanted to ask him a question. Like, does Fred not get credit for things too, or he just gets credit for everything? Are we victimizing the Cowboys?
That's what we're doing. He don't get credit for, but I'm just saying in general, like.
No, I got you.
There's a lot of things that don't show up on the stat sheet. I say Mike could go missing. I mean, it's easy to go missing. You got 3 people on. You feel?
Yeah, so. Hey. All right, last one of the verses: Sauce Gardner versus George Kittle.
Sauce. Give me Sauce. Only reason
why
I see the receiver? I want to see
this. Did y'all see the receiver Did y'all see the receiver documentary, bro?
Yeah.
That motherfucker George Kittle, bro.
Dog.
Well, he a problem.
Dog.
I mean, somebody player that go out there don't even really care about catching the ball sometimes.
Don't care.
Go out there and block. Putting somebody.
Give me George, bro.
You definitely want one of them kind of players on the field.
You want guys like that in the locker room, period, bro.
Give me George, man.
I'm gonna take George too. Sauce cool, but I don't know about his impact isn't as much as George, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Kittle.
Give me GK 85.
Who we missing? I know Rogers went. Nick, did you go?
He said Sauce.
Yeah, I went first.
Oh, okay, all right, cool. All right, cool. All right, bet. So we good then. All right, so let's go wrap it up for versus, man. Like I said, that was cool. I think we can try to like swing that in here and there. Had some fun icebreakers. That took a little while, but hey, we are warmed up and we got some things to talk about. Let's go ahead straight into Caleb Williams, bro. We got football on tonight. The Chicago Bears against the Houston Texans, man.
Yeah.
I don't know who's all gonna be playing. We know some people that ain't gonna be playing. CJ Stroud, Caleb Williams ain't gonna be playing.
I think that's stupid, bro.
But we're gonna talk about it. But Jason Brown, right? That's my dog. I think he's funny as hell, but he also an asshole. If y'all don't know Jason Brown, he was on Last Chance U. I think he was the second. He was on the second season.
White coach?
Yeah, Jason Brown. I forgot where he was at though.
Dude who sound like he black. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know if he was on the second season. I know he did two. I think he did 2 seasons with him though. I'm not too familiar. Anyway, Jason Brown, Last Chance U. He done got himself a social media platform, build up a following. He a cool dude. Like he a homie. But yeah, but you know, he got a pause. He got a mouth on him. Like that nigga, that man has no filter in how he talks to people and talks about people. Anyway, he has some thoughts on Caleb Williams and the approach that they took in the Hall of Fame game that's tonight. And let's go ahead and tap into Jason Brown and what he had to say. And what he had to say about Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears, bro. And we're gonna get our thoughts on this. To the screen.
What up, man? Let me get something straight. So Caleb Williams is not going to play Thursday in the Hall of Fame game. Not only to me is it just pussy. What has happened to everybody playing football? Why are we playing? I don't want to hear about the money. Well, they make so much money now, JB. Then the fans should boycott because they're paying the motherfuckers to play and don't even get to see them play half the time. NBA, NFL. Last time I checked, this motherfucker right here didn't even play his last bowl game. And the backup threw 6 touchdowns and broke USC record. The last game he played in a bowl game, a meaningful game, he got beat by fucking Tulane. And yet we're going to not play. And people are making excuses as if this is the thing. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning played 4 preseason games every year. We are so fucking pussy. You know what? We allow it. We don't coach it. That's the.
So, that's my first time hearing it in full. So I'll go off with my thoughts right quick. The last thing he said, he mentioned Aaron Rodgers. Now, granted, I don't think he's necessarily wrong in his initial thought process, like them playing preseason games. But here's 2 things that I disagree with. Immediately, I disagree with the fact that they don't always play every preseason game. That's the first thing. The second thing is, the Hall of Fame game is a little bit different than every other situation. Like sometimes you do have some 1s and 2s playing in the Hall of Fame game, but most times they play in the regular first, second, third week of preseason. And before it was cut down to 3 weeks, they played in the 4 traditional preseason weeks. So I think people are kind of misguided in terms of like how they feel about the Hall of Fame game. That's the first thing, or that's the second thing. The third thing is Aaron Rodgers ain't even playing in the preseason at all this year. Like at all. So I don't understand. Like I know JB has some issues with Caleb Williams. He's been had some issues with Caleb Williams, but I think it's interesting for him to start off his rant with Caleb, but then also kind of try to transition to a macro issue. There's still gonna be football being played. Like it doesn't start and stop at Caleb Williams. Secondly, they're going to be seeing Caleb in preseason games after the Hall of Fame week. So I don't understand exactly his entire issue. I don't think anybody's pussy. I don't think anybody's like hindering anybody's chance of competing or progressing or developing as an NFL professional. I just think that JB has got lost in all of the social media conversation about a Hall of Fame game. I might even talk to somebody, Chris Russell, on the Commander side. He was a little disappointed. He wasn't mad at anybody in particular. He was just a little bit disappointed that CJ Stroud and particularly Caleb Williams wasn't playing because he wanted to see them play, especially since he was going up there to cover the game itself. But like Hall of Fame games are just different, bro. So what are we doing? Like you got a week. It's a week away from seeing Caleb Williams play. Relax.
I don't like it, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't like it. I'm just gonna say, like, I can't remember a time. I mean, obviously, you make a point to say it's the Hall of Fame game. So, with that being said, that means they got an extra preseason game. Is that is correct, right? They'll be playing an extra preseason game. Okay. Well, what's the harm in going as a rookie quarterback? I can't think of a time that a rookie being drafted, healthy rookie that did not play in the preseason game. It just doesn't really make sense to me. What's the harm of going out there playing a drive or two? Like, you're a rookie, you have never played in the NFL. This would be a perfect opportunity for you to go out there and get your feet wet and give me a drive. People want to. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's the first game. Everybody is amped for the game. Like, this would give it that much more added incentive for us to be able to at least see the number one pick in the draft. Y'all got the Hall of Fame game. Everybody is anticipating the first preseason game. A lot of people are gonna be watching. People want to see Caleb Williams play. What's wrong with going there give me a drive? I mean, I don't agree with it. Like, as far as CJ Stroud goes, like, CJ Stroud played a year in the league already, established himself. I mean, showed himself to be one of the top maybe 5 or 7 quarterbacks in the league this year. Like, it's, you know, I'm not mad at them not playing CJ because we didn't see CJ. And had this been CJ's rookie year, I think CJ Stroud would have played. In my opinion, I don't know how y'all feel about it. I think he'd have played. But, I mean, that's how I feel about it, bro. I feel like he should have played, man. I'm sorry.
I'm a disagree, and I don't know if we're gonna talk about the other thing, but because Jason Brown, he always has a strong opinion. I got everything about Caleb Williams is very strong. I don't know his animosity versus Cuz. I don't know what he expect Cuz to be. I think when people see something different, they get kind of getting their feelings, bro. Or they just not willing to adapt to what times are. My thing about the preseason, would I like to see them two play? Yeah, but guess what? They also play week 2, and I'm gonna see a full game of the Bears and Texans.
And he's still gonna play a drive and sit down.
Week 2 of the regular season.
No, the regular season.
I'm talking about preseason.
Yeah, they don't play twice in the preseason, bro.
Nah, so they play again.
I thought he was saying week 2 of the preseason. That's
nah, you just stupid, bro. That's all.
Right,
yeah, so they play week 2 of the regular season, so they're gonna see each other again. So if you can't wait a couple weeks to see these
nobody
boys
cares
play a real
about
game,
them seeing them play each other, Nick. That's how I see them play. Period. Not each other.
You're gonna get 17 weeks of them.
You missing it,
Rick.
I'm about to say I somewhat agree with. I kind of agree with Rod for real. Because I mean, I don't mind him. You know, I think at bare minimum, bro. Like, me coming in as a rookie, I want to try to get as much experience as possible. I do understand the consensus of people have the same collective mindset that, you know, we want to make the game safe. We want to probably protect our players, this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, bro, we here to play football, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's nothing wrong with, you know, us getting on the field, running the drive. You feel me? Shit, if my quarterback not on the sideline mad, asking me to get in the game, bro, that's an issue for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you on the sideline, like, mad that I'm not letting you play. You feel me? If it's one of those type of decisions. But I feel like if you got the autonomy to do it, bro, one drive don't hurt. You know, you can't be playing scary. And I mean, you're gonna be doing the same thing throughout preseason. And if the end goal, bro, is for us to win the championship, bro, we need to be chipping at this sculpture. You know what I'm saying? This trophy every week, every single week, bro. So I think practice makes perfect, and I feel like it'd be a waste of opportunity, but I think this is also a good opportunity, I guess, if I had to find a way to make it positive for other players to be able to get in and, get some type of experience, I guess, if I had to think of something.
Hey.
But I think at the end of the day, bro, you got to play.
Quick question for you and Rod. Say Caleb go out there and go 3 and out. Y'all cool with that? Y'all just happy? Y'all just happy to see the.
Give me a drive, bro. Give me a drive, bro. Give me a drive, bro. You got to get used to playing the game of football, bro. You got to just get on the field, bro, and just play football, bro. I don't care what the result of the game is. Of course, I would like to see you have success and show me this, that, and the third. But I want you to start working the jitters out, bro. Start seeing what it's like to be in a game. Start seeing what it's like to have a fan base around you. A larger fan base around you potentially, and you know what I'm saying. You gotta make this throw that pro war. Just kind of like just getting. It's just kind of like getting your energy shared with that football field, bro, and learning how this about to be for the rest of your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
give me another drive. What's wrong with 2 drives?
That's true too, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with 2 drives, but we practice all week.
It's the Hall of Fame.
Ain't nothing wrong with 2 drives, bro. I mean, I feel it. I just feel like what's our end goal, bro? I feel like now if we proven ourselves the year prior, you know what I'm saying, I might be a little bit more lenient, bro. But if not,
hypothetically, bro, can y'all tell me one Hall of Fame game that was live and shit to y'all?
What you mean?
I'm not saying that.
Let's not go down a rabbit hole. Let's not go down a rabbit hole because I want to continue this. I want to continue building this conversation, right? Because Jason Brown said one thing on Caleb Williams. I think we can all kind of agree to some extent that he has something against Caleb. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to him.
I have not.
Okay, all right. So he's had commentary on Caleb throughout the offseason and I think before he got drafted.
Yeah,
so he has so he has an opinion on Caleb that isn't necessarily fairly all positive, right? But he's not the only one. And I'm going to share something from Amani Toomer, who had comments on Caleb Williams.
Talk about this.
And I haven't heard this yet, but for those who also haven't heard this, let's kind of paint the picture right quick. July 30th, which was 2 days ago, Caleb Williams asked his teammates to clean up after themselves better in the locker room because he thought they were leaving too many bottles and towels for custodians to pick up staffers. Pick up for custodians and staffers. The rookie is already a leader. Is a tweet made from Dove Kleeman, but essentially recapping something that had already took place from a reported place in Chicago. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, Amani Toomer responded, and he went off on Caleb Williams in response to what he heard with that report of the locker room commentary. Let's go ahead and play what Amani Toomer, former New York Giant and Super Bowl champion, I believe, in 2007. I think he was on that team. Amani Toomer had to say about Caleb Williams.
The locker rooms are still male-dominated, testosterone-laden, type A places where it really is Lord of the Flies. And this is just part of the growing up period for a quarterback who wants to be a great leader one day.
He's Russell Wilson 2.0.
Uh-oh.
This is not going to go over well.
Uh-oh.
If you came in the locker room, I've been in this locker room for 8 years, like you said. And some rookie's going to come in who hasn't played one snap.
Right.
Talking, we're wearing the fingernail polish. Now he's going to come in here and tell me who've been here, who've been through the struggle, that I need to clean up? No, how about rookie? How about you clean up after me?
Right.
How about that? Don't give me this crap. I don't like it at all. I feel like rookies should earn their respect.
Sure.
Just because you got drafted number 1 doesn't mean nothing to me because I don't even know if you're good.
But I think he's trying to be he may have even said it somewhere.
Hey, bro.
I think he's trying to be a leader. He's trying to be that guy. Now, I get it.
Stop. Just play the game. Prove to me that you're really here to be a star. Prove to me you're really trying to make this team better. Don't sit up here and talk about trash around the locker room.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a snippet. He had a few more words to say, apparently, according to this video, but I'm gonna stop it there. I'm gonna get y'all thoughts because I'm about to re-up on this cup. You know what I'm saying? So
and Marty J. We not giving no promotion, but
okay, I see what time it on. I got the silver. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now. Come on now.
Y'all do y'all thing.
Well, some more added context. It started with an initial interview from Kevin Byard. And
former Titan.
Former Titan, you know.
All pro?
He was good when he all pro with the Titans. I can't speak on
One of the best.
Okay.
But interview started with him, and they were asking him questions about the maturation and the leadership of Caleb Williams, and he decided to tell a story, well, not necessarily a story, but they started to talk about, you know, an instance whereas Caleb wasn't even breaking down the huddle, it was somebody else breaking down the huddle, and he asked to step in. And when he stepped in and he started let off, I wanted Maul to play the clip so y'all can actually see where he was at, you know, where everything was derived from. But Kevin said he stepped in and asked, could he say a couple words, and you know, started saying, you know, aren't we all grown men? You know what I mean? We got trash around the hot tubs and around the locker room. You know what I'm saying? We all should care about ourselves, the staff, you know, having to clean up stuff. And, I mean, all true. Understand where he's coming from, and it makes sense for him to actually, you know what I mean, make it known that, you know what I mean, we need to do a little better around the locker room. From Amani Toomer's perspective, I feel like he's stretching it with the whole Russell Wilson 2.0, and I feel like that was a bit excessive, but I do feel where he's coming from, because you know, you walking into a new situation, you got vets on the team, you got people who've been there with the organization for however long they've been there. I'm not sure who the longest tenure player is, but granted, does Caleb Williams have some cachet with the team, seeing as how he was sent here to change the franchise, then traded away then traded away Justin Fields, who was supposed to be the franchise quarterback. They traded him away just for y'all can get him. You know what I'm saying? That gives him some. I'm assuming that gives him like the whole aura to feel like he can say this type of thing. But like as a rookie on the team, I feel like, you know, we done been a part of some situation. I mean, granted, we didn't all play sports on other teams. It's like, me personally, had I been a rookie on the team and in his position, would I have said it? Probably not. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I feel like me being a rookie coming into the locker room, I may have noticed it, may have had a private conversation with a couple of teammates, like, man, this locker room kind of crazy, ain't it? Like we gotta do a little better around here. But like, would I break down the huddle and tell everybody like, y'all need to clean that out of yourselves? Nah, I probably wouldn't. You know what I mean? Was it true? It's truth to what he said, but given the nature of him being new, being other leaders on the team, I would have just left it alone and maybe just try to clean up myself or do a little things around the locker room. I might start cleaning up a couple of things myself and not say nothing about it. But I don't know if he should have said it. I probably would have. I feel Amani Toomer somewhat on why he feel the way he does, because, you know, just think about how y'all would feel, you know, as a vet on the team necessarily. But I see it from both ways.
All right. Appreciate the breakdown in your analysis, Ryan.
You got it.
That was perfect.
I feel like you just wanted to let people know that it came from Byard.
Not at all.
No. Tell him, first of all pro Byard.
He all pro.
Tell him that.
First team.
You know, about that.
You're top 2 safety with the Titans.
Hello, though, bro.
We ain't gonna talk about that though.
You ain't gotta say too much.
First off, I'm gonna start with Amani Toomer, bro. I can tell your car dirty the way you just talking to me. I can just tell. Ain't no grown man gonna tell me clean up. First off, shouldn't no grown man have to tell you a bunch of grown men to clean up?
That, for sure.
So if obviously it's worse than what you can think of if Caleb was like
say something.
Caleb
like,
like, wow. He like, dang, y'all boys drive dirty, bro. Like,
nasty out here, ain't y'all?
So I feel like that's I guess it's a red flag in his own, but the fact that he said something, that's why you drafted somebody, that's why you drafted him number 1, to change the culture around there. Like, it ain't nothing to put your towel in the bin. It ain't nothing to put your Gatorade in the trash can, bro. That's the 2 simplest things in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? You take your tape off, so you throw it in the middle, put it in the trash can, bro. It's simple things like that. That could just like, little things like that go a long way, especially with like discipline. You know what I'm saying? Little things, you do the little things on the field, you do little things in the locker room. and it just transfers over, bro. So I appreciate Caleb for doing that, and for Armani Twin to be like, how about you clean up? How about you just not be dirty, bro? Like, obviously, I can tell your locker room, your locker part has shoes up everywhere, mismatched shoes. You're like, bro, I'm just wear these white and black shoes today because that's all I see. So, like, I appreciate Caleb. I feel like most young quarterbacks coming in. And my thing is, what really, I ain't gonna say triggered me. What really blew me was he was like, "Oh, this guy that paints his fingernails. He might be a better player than you ever was in your
I
whole
don't like
life."
how he started off with that.
He was stretching it for sure.
Like you don't like him because he like this is more than just him as a player. You talking about
it sound personal.
Yeah, all the stuff that come towards Caleb, they don't never talk about nothing on the football field. They talk about how he act off the field, bro. Like, it's a couple dudes that you probably hate off the field, but they some hoopers. So, like, bro, like, stop taking stuff off the field and, you know what I'm saying, putting on a young dude like that. He a young leader, bro. That's what you want in your quarterback, to get your players right. And if you don't like that, you stupid.
Hey, Snick, you've been doing your thing today, bro. We Dragon Ball Z right now, bro. I couldn't have said it I couldn't have said it no differently, bro. Like no kizzy, bro. You wanna know what's crazy, bro? Nobody. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now, me and Nick, we sometimes we log in the same book. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we log in the same book. But Toomer, bro, first of all, nobody picking up his shoulder pads, bro. Ain't nobody picking up his equipment, bro. I wish Toomer would look at me, bro, and ask me to pick his nose, bro. I'm sorry. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? You talk about my boy Nails, bro. You'd already given you got vendetta, bro. Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And like Snick Snack said, bro, like, at the end of the day, like, who's gonna see this organization from the most unbiased opinion? The freshest eyes, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like just another thing Nick said, discipline, bro. Like, y'all having the locker room dirty, bro, is one of the small reasons why we're not getting where we need to get to, bro. We're not doing the small things right. You feel me? And I think little things like that are characteristics that I kind of applaud and I kind of like out of certain people, because it goes unlooked. It goes unlooked at. It goes as that person's nagging. This person is, they're doing too much. He just came into the organization. You want him to be a leader, right? You want him to grab the bull by the horns, bro, and lead the ship. You know what I'm saying? If you want him to do that, bro, you gotta give him the keys, bro. You can't be like a Rabbi, bro, in the passenger seat with the brakes and the gas, bro. You can't do that, bro. You gotta let him hit the gas. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let him hit the brakes. You have to allow him to, develop and mature as the leader y'all got him to be. So I don't like what he said.
I made some good points.
A lot of people hating on Caleb, bro, for real. So
I hope he could. Except when he play us.
So listen. Actually, one more football topic before I get into this boxer thing, right?
I don't know, but
quick thoughts. DHop out 4 to 6 weeks. Does that bother you? Essentially, the timeline. I think he'll be back around week 1 or week 2. Timelines, right? So I'm guessing that's no big deal.
No, I'm not worried about that at all. I feel like we did a good job in adding to the wide receiver room this year. So I mean, if we got to go in there with the first game, maybe 2, not sure. Without DHop, I mean, I'm not too worried about it.
T. Higgins, really? Traylon Burks. Who y'all fifth receiver?
Currently.
Like, obviously, Traylon Burks is number 4. So who is y'all?
I mean, whoever on the depth chart. Like, nobody I know.
So who is this?
What I will say is,
that's the quarterback from the Bradford.
Well, I mean, I know. I mean, but like, who does this look like?
Smack like Mahomes.
I'm not even gonna hold you, but that dude
like
smack
right?
like Mahomes. I ain't gonna lie to you. Before you zoomed in on this, because I've seen this picture before, but I didn't click it. But when I saw it, I definitely thought it was Pat. And now that I'm seeing it, like, and I'm staring at it,
same shade.
That's crazy. Yeah,
it's crazy. He almost the hairstyle look a little too close to what Pat be rocking too. Bro.
He might got Pat up on the wall, bro, with the candles next to it, bro.
Oh, he got him up on the wall.
He got Pat up on the wall, bro.
Something, bro.
He got to, bro.
He got that. Bro.
Hey, look,
all right, so
football attire look like Pat Mahomes too, though.
But this Jones got 12 million views, bro.
I really was watching his
comparatively speaking. The other Jones got like 200K, like their thread of football players reporting to their camp. First off,
and he liked that too, bro. I was watching this. I went on YouTube to catch some of the. That's funny as hell. That's funny as hell.
So here's some of his highlights for y'all, Nick, Rick, Ryan, whoever who ain't watching.
I definitely watched them joints. The boy's a dog. He a dog.
But it's on YouTube.
Just like
you actually
Mahomes,
want to
man.
watch it for yourselves as well. And I could have sworn watching this game, I thought Patrick Mahomes was out there. Raiola. And I could have sworn watching this game, I thought Patrick Mahomes was out there. Raiola's got the number, he's got the colors, he has the haircut, and he even has the mannerisms. I don't know. Moving around the pocket, he looks like him. His throwing motion, when he lifts up his leg, he looks like him. I mean, it kind of looks identical. And don't get me wrong, he has the arm talent and arm strength as well. This one, I think, could have been a touchdown, but his receiver got tripped up. I think even from this angle, it's going to make it so hard to differentiate the two. But yeah, Dylan Raiola is the real deal. He's going to be a great quarterback for Nebraska. This pass right here kind of just shows it. Great touch, great accuracy, great catch by the receiver as well. For the game, he went 16 for 22, 2 touchdowns, an interception, and about 230 yards. You may be thinking, well, he threw an interception. He's got to be bad. Well, it came off the receiver's hands. It was right in him. A little bit behind, but the receiver should have caught that. And here's his second touchdown of the day. Beautiful ball in stride on the money. You got to love to see it. This is an 18-year-old 5-star recruit, the 3rd-ranked quarterback in his class. Again, it's just a spring game. A lot of people love to bring that up, but I do think he performs really well. He does plan on training with Patrick Mahomes and his trainer during the offseason, so the similarities are here to stay.
Yeah, he might need to come to South
Carolina. Are we buying the hype? What we doing?
I'm sitting in the house, bro. I'm sitting in the house, Maul.
We following him. We following him throughout the season. First off, Rick.
I'm sitting in the house, bro. I'm sitting in the house, and I'm scouting, and I'm DMing him on social media, bro. I'm sitting in the house and I'm DMing him on social media, bro. Get him on the mob, bro. Get him on the mob, bro. We get him on the mob.
Exactly like Mahomes. And he got number 13. I didn't think that at first.
Though, like my thing is, why you don't have your own?
He might idolize him, bro. Sometimes when you gotta think, bro. Even when you was,
what if he always looked like that, bro?
Y'all weren't wearing the sleeves, bro. You weren't wearing the Kobe sleeves, bro. You weren't wearing the little.
I wasn't gonna be wearing no Kobe sleeve.
But you was wearing them though, wasn't you? Wasn't you wearing them?
Listen to what
Ryan had a headband.
I know he had the mellow headband, bro. Come on,
and the Allen Iverson sleeve. I was
come on,
bro. But I was a little younger though. But my thing is, if I got to the league, you think I would still have on the headband with the sleeve if I was playing against Allen Iverson?
Hold on, they say he a 5-star recruit, 18 years old. That means he just got to college.
I don't listen. That's not the point.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He's young. He's still young.
But he's not 10.
That's his fan. He's a fan.
You're trying to look like him.
He's a fan. I can't be mad at him, bro. He's not a boy.
I'm a fan too. You're a fan of a lot of players.
Right, but you don't play. You're not playing quarterback right now. He's playing quarterback, and you play right. And I was trying to look like. I was trying to.
You're trying just like.
If I could get 88, I wanted the 88. I wanted the white gloves. I got white gloves right now. I wear white gloves because of Dez. You feel me? He made the white gloves look like that. But
you're not the old person, Rick.
I am.
So
now, what I want to know is, right?
Look like another person.
I want to know if my man purposely made his hair look like Mahomes. Then all right, we probably had to have a conversation.
Of course,
but if they just playing the same, bro, he look like his hair is naturally like that, bro. He probably cut it.
The sides, he's letting the joint grow like Mahomes, bro.
Right, but it's probably Mahomes probably not the only person in the world. He's not the only person in the world with his hair like that.
All right, can we? All right, look, let's talk about
the only person with that.
I was about to say because I'm about to say we gotta move on from.
Bro, act like there's 1,000 people that got the Boosie fade, bro.
Hey,
that's true.
White tees.
Everybody don't look like Boosie.
Is it his? That's genetics, though. Yeah, he can't help that part.
Bro. He can't help what he look like.
He know what he doing, bro. The half sleeve, the long sleeve, 15.
But what are the odds?
Mahomes cut with the shades.
But what are the odds that he's actually good at football at that too? Like you can look like Mahomes.
Saying, bro.
Watch the clip. His mannerisms, bro.
No.
When he dropped back into that little side joint, I said, yeah, he looked like Mahomes. He hit that little. I said, okay. Bro, I see it. So as soon as he said mannerisms, I saw it.
Didn't Kobe practice MJ's?
I'm about to say the same thing.
He stole this game, bro, completely.
Did he win 23?
He got his own favorite number. Yeah, they both was bald.
They did go bald.
Kobe was born in high school, fool.
I mean, Jordan.
By the time Kobe came into his own play, he was.
Why do you think he was bald in high school, bro?
He was bald because of Jordan, though.
How about this? Let's move on.
Niggas not bored out.
let's move on with this question. Let's move on with this question, bro. I'm gonna ask us all. Do you think if you were to ask Patrick Mahomes today if he is flattered or offended, I'm assuming more flattered or annoyed by what's it? Damn, I forgot his name. By 15 from Nebraska.
Yeah,
what do you think Pat Mahomes would say? Is he more flattered or is he more annoyed?
Man, I love it. I love the game.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna give context on Patrick Mahomes. Chris Brown, it's a Chris Brown lookalike going around. It is an analogy and it makes sense. Chris Brown was pissed that somebody walking around looked just like him, going around singing his songs, and he commented on one of his pictures.
But could he sing?
It don't matter if he can sing.
No,
what if he idolized?
Listen, what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, right?
Cuz can play football.
Can he look? Because that's what I'm saying. Exactly, Nick. All I'm saying is, if dude is looking like Chris Brown and he's acting like Chris Brown, but he can't sing, bro, I'd be mad too. Like, shut the fuck up. What are you doing?
Okay, bro. You talk about can he sing? So you saying if this?
I'm saying
if this dude is good or not. So
what I'm
saying, like, go ahead.
I was gonna say if Chris Brown, if the Chris Brown impersonator can impersonator can sing, then that would tell me that Chris Brown is just blown because like, bro, stay out of my, like, what are you doing? Like, nobody can be me type shit, right? But if he can't sing, I would be laughing at him.
It don't even matter if he. I don't know if the dude's good at singing or not, but it didn't matter to Chris Brown because he commented and he was pissed. Talk about it was corny and it's lame that you out here trying to look like me.
And that's also one person's opinion.
To your question, do I think Patrick Mahomes is flattered or
more annoyed?
You said? I would say he's flattered.
You would think he's flattered?
For sure.
Okay. Nick,
because I've already seen him comment. And he
what did you say?
Because Tyreek Hill tagged him in it and he posted something like, I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't like he was annoyed. It seemed like he was like, yeah, that's right. Oh, he said that's my cousin. That's what he said. Something like that. That's what he said.
Okay. All right. Nick.
You can make all the faces you want. That my argument don't change.
Bro, he probably flattered, bro. But you see, you said your story like you about to say he frustrated.
The point I'm trying to make it is it's very possible that he could be, because there are people who do get annoyed with that type of thing. You walking around trying to
that's true.
Like
Ryan is right.
Like
so, I mean, I understand.
It's the analogy.
All right, Rick.
But you said the story like you.
I mean, I think he would be. I think he would be. I think if he wasn't like who he was, I think it would be more reason for him to be like, all right, this is weird. But I think because he's an athlete at the top of his game, he deals with fans all the time, people dressing up like him, just doing all these different things. I think when you get to that kind of stature, there's a lot of people or some people who, are flattered by that because they feel as though they did something that resonated and transitioned to people all across the world. You know what I'm saying? And you got people trying to be like you, and they might use it. They might use it as motivation. You know what I'm saying? They might use it as whatever, or they might hate it at this point, because they're just like, bro, you're doing too much, bro. Like, you got the same social as me, bro. Like, what we doing? Like, but I mean, I could definitely see, just a person of clout, just having that status. They're gonna be appreciative of something like that. So I'll say to be flattered.
All right. So because this topic took a little bit longer than I anticipated.
Damn, ask the question, Maul. Still do it.
Nah, because this conversation that I was going to bring up was going to take. We're going to probably be talking about this for like 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, you talking about the should we see on social media? Should we see on social media?
Steelers. I'm sure he's talking about the Steelers. Right?
No, I'm talking about this. I'm talking about it's not even football related. Shorty. It's the Olympics related.
The boxing joint.
The boxer. Yes.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Yeah. And it turns out it's quite a plot twist, bro. All right, we good. We want to close out with this. We good.
We can close it up. We can close out with this.
It ain't got to be too long.
All right, cool. It ain't got to be. All right, cool. So let's go to this situation here, right? So, Angela Carini, a boxer for Italy, female boxer for Italy, fought against
a man.
No. See, and no. Khalif. I forgot her name. Emain Khalif from Algeria. So Emain Khalif from Algeria fought against Angela Carini in female boxing, right? And there's this controversy out here that concerns this situation because Carini quit her match after she got hit one time by Shorty. So what we're going to do is we're going to play that because we can do that. And then we're going to show this whole thing unfold because there's a plot twist in this whole situation, right? So let's go ahead and go to the first part.
Because of the very short-lived action in the women's welterweight bout there between Angela Carini and Iman Khalif. Iman Khalif taking the win. Carini choosing to abandon the bout.
So you kind of see the interaction doesn't really even get acknowledged by Carini. She quits. She folds after she got hit. One of the things that she said is Carini after the fight, it was a 46-second fight. I am heartbroken. I went to the ring to honor my father. I was told a lot of times that I was a warrior, but I preferred to stop for my health. I have never felt a punch like this. And there's this quote or this tweet from Billboard Chris. I don't know who he is, but he's covering stuff. Algerian Emain Khalif is a man pretending to be a woman. He has XY chromosomes and typical male testosterone and strength. The International Olympic Committee is a disgrace for allowing this man and one other male boxer to compete against women. So those are the initial stories that has come out, right? And we're not getting political here, right? We are not on that side. I don't care to entertain the political nature of this thing because clearly that has been a big deal on social media, especially on the United States side, right? I have no idea what this means. But, and I'm going to put this context in here, right? It's going to get a little nerdy, but we're going to have to read it. So please follow along, pay attention. If you have to rewind it, if you're listening, go ahead and do that. But I'm going to read this word for word so we don't get nothing wrong. This is from defector.com. And this is also source information from Mina Kimes of ESPN, who clearly is a reputable reporter. We all know Mina Kimes, right? So here's the words verbatim from that article or that website that I mentioned. Khalif is not trans. This is evident because, according to the IOC, I have to look up what that acronym stands for. Her passport lists her as female, which is something that the extraordinarily repressive Algerian laws would not allow if she were trans. She was, however, disqualified from the 2023 Women's World Championships because tests showed she had XY chromosomes, which is possible for cis women with certain conditions. Khalif made it to the quarterfinals of the 2020 Olympics, where she was defeated by Kelly Harrington without incident. And she has been boxing on the international circuit for years without any of her wins or defeats gaining much attention. But her fight against Angela Carini on Thursday made her a magnet for some truly disgusting hate. So when Rye said for fighting a man, that was funny, but also there was more to the story. And I think for all of us who have been watching or following this story, not necessarily understanding the whole deal of this, I think it's important to insert the whole thing, the whole context of this story, right? Here's my thought. I think Shorty, I showed the clip on purpose, right, of her getting hit. Mm-hmm. I think Shorty got hit so hard. And I think her defense was so poor that she said a man had to do it. She said this had to be the workings of a cheating system in the Olympics because ain't no way in hell I got hit this hard, even though my defense was terrible. I threw a hook at the same time they threw a brick. And my chin was open. It was open season. I think that's what happened. That's what I'm thinking happened. So I kind of wanted to paint the whole picture, but that's my opinion. Like just looking into this a little bit further. Now, granted, the conversation on social media has a lot to do with, like, they believe that this was a trans woman. And I'm not here for the political side of this. I'm just here for the facts and the untruths. I just think that she just got hit so hard. She leaned into the idea that this had to be a man.
I'm gonna say this, right? I think her mind was made up before she got in the ring, because I feel like the fight lasted 46 seconds and you only got hit one time. My thing is, Shorty probably got hit harder than that from a woman before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, granted, the whole facts that you just presented, Maul, they're saying that she's what I don't know what to say, right? Maybe she's a male.
I still don't know. I still don't know what she is.
I don't know what to say, right? But a lot of people said prior to that she was a male, right? With whatever chromosome she has, he or she, whatever. I feel like to my point, I feel like her mind was made up when she got into that ring, like, because she got hit with a straight, she got hit with a brick. Like, now, granted, Maul, to the point, like, her defense wasn't there. It was like as soon as she got tapped, she was like, "Yep, that's it." She looked in the corner and she like, "Somebody come stop this!" Like, you know, and it's like you didn't even really try to really get into your bag, your actual, like, your craft. Like, she didn't even get into the fight yet. It's like she was ready to concede.
Bro.
I mean, 46 seconds is not enough for me to determine, like, hey, bro, maybe if you got hit with a couple more, I'd have been like, all right, it's time. Because he hit me too hard. Like, we got to stop this. But one hit should not have broke her down like that, which made me think her mind was already made up. Now, if it comes out that Shorty is a male, like she has said, you know what I mean? There's a whole other backstory, too, about why she fought.
Maul, you got to take her face away, bro.
Her dad passed away, you know, things like that. I'm sorry, bro. I'm going to just... y'all go ahead, bro.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, I'm done.
Hey, bro, I was watching the clip. I'm a second what Ryan's saying, because when I watched Son throw the punch, I'm like, oh yeah, like that joint ain't even land for real.
You know how you say it, son, but go ahead.
So when Son threw the punch, you know what I'm saying? I seen her throw the joint, and then I seen her throw the joint. I'm like, bro, you didn't even hit him that hard. I mean, she didn't hit him that hard for real. Bro. Yeah, I was like, bro, that joint looked like it was kind of light for real. You feel me? But at the same time, bro, there has been occurrences, and I'm gonna just speak isolated from this situation, that there was, you know, trans people or transgender people participating in women's sports, and I feel like if that's the case, then women should be able to take the Eddie Guerrero's, bro. Straight up, I feel like that's only right, bro. Like if you could come in here and you can identify as what you want to identify as, what you have the autonomy to do so. I'm not judging you in no way, shape, or form. I should be able to pop this stero, you know what I'm saying, and get right real quick, and then we should have a nice little
So trying to zoom in on him.
I want to hear a speech, but I know I ain't gonna be able to understand it. But
it's an Italian, bro. You don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this real quick, bro. By looking at Shorty face in that picture Maul just put up, whenever she found out she was fighting this girl,
I was about to say, her mind was made up, bro.
She was like, I'm gonna just get drunk tonight and say I participated.
All right. So here's the moment she quit.
It's like as soon as she threw one punch, she was like, yeah, I'm out.
But come on, bro. Hold up, bro. Run it back.
Her mind was made. She said she never got hit that hard in her life.
But it's no way, bro.
That joint wasn't even that. Well, then again, I mean, that zoomed in. That dude, that joint, I feel like the zoom in showed that it barely connected for real. Like from a distance, it looked like she got popped and I ain't gonna hold you.
Feel like who popped him?
It feel like red pop blue.
Come on, bro, no. You train all your life.
Bro, you look at your defense, bro.
Her left, yeah. My thing is like,
she probably didn't expect no girl to throw a punch like that.
She thought about it and said,
So look,
that's what she's saying in Italian. She said, "Hold on, here we go. I got you."
Ma, please, bro. What are you doing?
Yep.
Bro?
Nope. That's a dude. It's a dude.
Bruh.
It's it right here. Nope. That's a dude. Can't do it.
Nope.
I've been watching boxing all day at the Olympics, bro. And to somebody's point, I don't know who just said this, but I ain't gonna lie, none of the girls been like throwing jumps, bro. Like it's been low key boring fights.
That probably caught her off guard.
So I'm pretty sure that straight right there, like she's like, oh, I know she
She's like, whoa, I got hit by an octopus.
And I think she knew it was going to get. She just knew where the fight was going early on, bro. She was like, "Sure, they got some
the ring, bro." Hey, bro, Shawty just hit me, bro. She just hit. Oh my god, she just got.
Now come here, somebody. I need to talk to somebody.
Hey, what's the UFC fight, bro? When the dude walked out the ring, bro? What fight was that, bro? I don't even know if y'all remember. I think they ended up saying it was because of some contract issues. Before I found out about it, though, I was dying laughing, bro. Because, bro, as soon as the match started, bro, he walked out.
He opened the gate and everything.
He was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm gone, bro."
But nah, bro.
Only she patted on her back. Oh yeah, she would have had to see me after the fight, bro. She got to run the fade, bro. We jumping her outside, bro. There's no way you about to pat me on the back, bro. I'm down on the knee, bro, honoring my pops, bro. You gonna come over and pat me on the back? Put your manly hands on my shoulder. Yeah, bro, you gotta see me, bro. You gotta see me, bro.
What's Shorty name? Khalif or whatever. I'm interested to see the rest of
Angela Carini is the one who had
she lost. She ain't fighting no more. I want to see the rest
Khalif.
of the other girl fights. I want to see her lose for real.
We're doing pressure. Say, get your hands off me.
Yeah, she is lost in previous bouts.
If Buddy went gold, it's gonna be
if who went gold?
If Red.
All right, man. We're done.
Hey, but time out. This one last question. You would think they would check like the undercarriage of these people like before they
Bro, she probably got the Barbie doll, bro. What you mean? She got the Barbie doll.
Bro, they gotta check the undercarriage.
She has the Barbie doll, bro. So she good.
This is
they're not checking. They're not checking nuts. They're not checking nuts.
This is random. When your boss asks you a question in the team Zoom call, but you've been scrolling Twitter the whole time, they got the.
Hey, yo.
Bro, that's impressive right there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yo, just say all you gotta say, bro.
That's when you hit the Wi-Fi, bro. Just hit the Wi-Fi.
Nah, bro. Yeah. Just say. All you gotta say is, bro. Hey, let's put a pin in this. I'll get back to you next week.
Yeah, I don't work for everybody, Nick. It's the human resources.
You just gotta sit still, bro. Just freeze, bro.
Hey, we gonna put this.
I need to know this. I needed to know this answer 2 days ago, and I finally got you on the call. You talking about let's put a pin in this?
I gotta get back to you, bro. I gotta.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna call you out on that too.
And I'm like, I gotta meet with the office director. I gotta go.
Yeah, it took you too long. You lost. All right, man. Good show. R Moses out to us. See y'all in the chat, man. Chopping it up with the gang. We are going to be back next Thursday. Commander Shot is going to be back next Tuesday. We're scheduled to have Ben Standing on of the Athletic. We're going to talk to him, catch up on all things training camp. And I think Tuesday is the day right before they gear up for their trip to New York or New Jersey, wherever they're going, and their joint practices. So we're going to talk to Ben right before the joint practices. Maybe I get a guy because we play on Saturday, excuse me. So maybe I get a guy or individual on who can cover the joint practices with us in between that time. So we're going to chop it up. We'll talk about it. If you made it this far, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Rating and reviews on the Apple Podcast, Spotify platforms as well. That's gonna wrap it up with us. Y'all take it easy, all that good stuff. We up out of here.
Peace. I was on time.